Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. You've guessed it, we're in downtown Paphos, we're in the actual harbour area itself, and we've been invited to come and have a look at a very, very special boat. That boat is the Ocean Vision. There it is. And it's the big boy in the Paphos Cruises.com's arsenal. Major Tom's in control. His number one is Sexy Roxy. So if you want to book onto that boat, this is the place to go. And we're going to have a little sneaky look around it. But before we do, I'll introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And her name is Archie Krasivia Lebeuf.
Hello everybody. How nice to see you again and again. Today.
And again. Stick with us.
Today we introducing you to the biggest boy with the large things. Large balconies and large equipments. And not because I like everything large, but because it's really large. With all meaning of this word. Let's go and see.
Stick with us. We're going to board the big boy, and it's called the Ocean Vision. And as tradition goes, well, we'll follow the rear end of Oching Gracivia Lebeuf. So this is how you'd enter the boat, and that's where you would meet the captain, show him your ticket, proof of purchase, and then, well, you'd follow the rear end of Gracivia Lebeuf up those stairs. And if you're wondering, it's €75 a pop, €39 if you are a littlie, and you get to eat and drink and party the day or night away. The cruises normally last for about 4.5 hours, and most of them kick off from the Paphos Harbour at around about 7 and come back in at around about 11. Look at that. There we go. There's Major Tom. He's coming. I'm going to follow the rear end. Out she goes. She's going to go and accost Major Tom. Is that Major Tom? There he is. Major Tom's in discussion with someone. There he is. Stick with us. We're going to go and have a little look around the boat. I'm going to follow the rear end of Gracivia Lebeuf. It's come back in from a cruise and it's being cleaned down. There we are.
It's a beautifully done thing. It's the biggest ship on the island, and it's the loveliest and cleanest and the most enjoyable enjoyment in the world.
Yeah, it is a great cruise. If you go on TripAdvisor or on their own website to see the comments, you're going to find out that everyone who comes on it always says what a great, great time that they have. And you literally do party the night away. There's live entertainment, there's as much food as you can eat, and there's as much drink as you can drink. And they've got open air bars. Here's number one. And they've got a great, great barmaid. She's absolutely to die for. She is beautiful. There she is. That's it. Oh, as tradition goes, we always like to steal something. Gracivia Lebeuf has got that one. Let's have that. Let's go. Come on, Gracivia. In fact, get that one as well. What's that little one over there? There we are. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. That one, yeah. We'll have that one. All right. There we go. That's it. We're off. So, stick with us. We'll put them there, and then we'll have them on the way out. That's it. Don't forget they're there. Right. Now, some gumbarus over here. The ship's just come back in. If you understand, it's been out for the morning cruise. Lots of people have had a great, great time, and now they have to scrub it all down. And when I say scrub it all down, they absolutely clean the life out of it. These are a bunch of gumbarus, and they're all the way from Egypt.
It's a special cleaning, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you get to say to these Athlin of Sathlin, this man here actually comes from the town of, well, city of Alexandria. I lived in Alexandria as a young boy, and he understood when I said we were in San Stefano. That's where he's from. What a small, small world it is. Now, the live entertainment goes on to that deck there. And if you ever see this boat going out or coming back in, there are people on this stage dancing the night away, and they are making an awful lot of noise, that's for sure. In fact, all the hotels along the promenade, all the shops and business know when this boat goes in and comes out. And that is the Paphos promenade over there. And that is the blue, blue Mediterranean Sea. As we come round, it's a beautiful harbour. That is for sure. And a spectacular day today. And the boys have, should we say, recruited a new cleaning girl, and her name is Oching Gracivia Lebeuf, and they're teaching her how to clean the decks.
You know, to clean, it's not very hard, but not very easy as well.
No, it requires a lot of effort, that's right.
The boys put the special pharmacy in order to make this surface white like a snow.
Yeah, so there's a special solution going in with the water, and then they scrub the life out of it, getting rid of the food, the alcohol. who knows what's gone on, but they're going to make it clean, and then every couple of months they then actually re-varnish this deck as well. So there we go. This is a special chemical now, and they're going to brush it around and then wash it off. And of course they do this once or twice a day.
I believe that it kills the germs as well. It's not
Antibacterial
only dirt,
spice, yeah.
antibacterial, yeah.
As you can see, the effort they're going in, because obviously it's tongue and groove. So we're trying to show you this boat is taken great care of, and this boat costs an awful lot of money. And you can see the water frothing up and it going all brown. So what looks clean is not actually that clean. These guys do a very important job.
Every month regularly.
Yes.
Every month.
Great effort. So they scrub it down like this every month, this young man's telling us. As you understand, the crews on these ships all speak very good English. Most of the crews on the ships are from Egypt. And that's because Egyptian people, I'm not just saying that because they're Egyptian, I lived in Egypt. Egyptian people are the nicest people I've ever come across. Friendly. Whether they speak English or not doesn't matter. They're always very friendly. These guys all speak English. Yeah. And they are part of this crew, and obviously they are on the other boats as well, because whether you understand or not, the majority of the boats in this harbour are owned by the same company, and that is paphosseacruises.com. Let's watch them in action a little bit more, because they've been very kind to invite us on and to show us what is going down.
And you have to see before this is
Yeah.
before and this after the cleaning this one.
There we are.
Before and this.
Yeah.
This
And you
one,
can see the naturalness of the wood now is coming back. Do you varnish this wood every 6 months or so?
yes.
Yeah.
And this one is thermocast, was going to make it white because the black was dry from a lot of
I
water.
see.
a lot
Yes,
during
okay.
years. It's dirty, and we just
Yeah.
make it by
Right.
white.
So it's taken very seriously, this cleaning, because obviously infections can be on the boat because lots and lots of people are coming on. Nothing to do with COVID-19. This is the routine that they go through. And again, they scrub all these down as well. They scrub all the upper decks. And the boat is always spotless. And that's something, again, everyone has always told us, the boat's always spotless. The people are always friendly. The food is good. The drink is good. And the entertainment is exceptional.
I've got one question only. So when this, I know we are on the, not on very top floor, because the top floor over there, we can see it. But this one is one of the top floors. And there is underfloor of it, where this all wet water is going on. Is it
Well, there's
not
drainage channels that allow it, if you look around the outer edge there, and then it filters out down the sides of the boats, hence why they start from the top to the bottom, because obviously some of the dirt will then be down the sides, and they're going to go and jet wash the whole external of the boat.
down to the underfloor?
No. It goes out through the drainage channels, Christina.
We have to go water
So-
Okay.
outside from the lake. We have every hole we go in the back. We have a tank here in the boat. The boat is in the tank down.
And then they recycle that water to
Yes.
wash it again.
This was- I didn't know. I didn't know where the water.
But that's
goes.
why they're starting from the top down. Lovely. Shukran.
Thank you.
We'll see you a bit later. Are we coming?
Okay,
Oh,
let's
hold
see
on.
the channel boys want.
My Egyptian gumbarus want to know what's going on. There we are. And I'm sure you'll share that with everybody else. And you'll all be live. Thank you very much. Thank you. Absolute stars. You can pop your music back on now. You can do the yalla yalla music. Lovely. Thanks very much. They had a bit of yalla yalla music, as I say, playing when we came up, and they kindly turned that off because they understood that we were on YouTube. Very educated young men, by the way. They understand fully what's going on. Now, what's going on? We mustn't forget our bottles. Oh no, don't put them back, Rasivia. We're going to take them. We're going to take them with us.
The boys have problems.
Oh, never mind. Let's go in the kitchens. Let's go and have a look in here. See, they haven't finished cleaning the kitchens yet. Have a look at that. So this is where the food is prepared. And even though it's not been cleaned down, to be honest, this kitchen is pretty clean because it's not been cleaned yet. So this is after it's come in back from the cruise, and I think that's quite nice for people to see, if you understand. Well, my thinking anyway. This is after it's come back. It's not been cleaned. It's going to be cleaned before it sets off on its next voyage tonight.
I can imagine they have to clean, they have to cook also at the kitchen to keep in a very good condition, clean area. It's very hard on the boat.
Yes, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, and I'm sure most people appreciate it. We've got freezers and further storage areas around there, and plenty of cans of Keo beer, as we can see in the bottom corner. If you like a can of beer, that could be the place to come. If you want a potato or an onion, I might get one of those to go home with me, you never know. Got to steal something. Yeah,
You
got to have
still-
something. Right, go on.
No, I don't want I
option.
don't want this.
do you
Take garlic.
Garlic, there we are. We'll have a bit of garlic.
Take garlic.
Yep, that's it, we'll have that. Right, come on, get out of here. Let's get your rear end. Let's go down that lower deck. Let's show that lower deck, because this is a further entertainment area. Let's follow the rear end of Crescivia Laboux. But again, down here, it hasn't been cleaned yet, but yet it's still very, very clean. So it shows you that they do take it very, very seriously. And of course, it's a very, very expensive boat indeed. So this is the mid-deck, and that's the mid-deck bar. Coffees can be served, alcoholic drinks, cold drinks. There's lots of chairs. There's lots of sun lounges. There's some big TV screens over there. There's lots and lots of things going on this boat. Maximum capacity 250 plus the crew, plus a few entertainers. And there are some great, great things that go on this boat, that's for sure. Let's have a look out through these little windows, some beautiful windows. Have a look at those. Wow, that's the blue Mediterranean Sea. Absolutely spectacular. And this boat is huge. Now, we've been told that this boat cost 12 million euros, which is quite a lot. Now, Crescivia Laboux is about to do a little bit of monkeying around, that's for sure. She can't resist it. So I think we should film it, to be honest, because it's going to be funny. Here we go. One of these days, she's going to cause some damage to something, that's for sure. And it's on camera in Crescivia Laboux, so if you do cause damage, we're in trouble. Right, stick with us. She's trying to break the boat, that's for sure. There's no ifs or buts. She is definitely trying to break this boat. Let's go down here, Crescivia Laboux, and have a look and see what's down there. So we'll go into the lower deck again. Crescivia Laboux is still on the upper floor. You've got an area down here that allows you to look out into, well, what you're sailing through, should we say. Have a look at that. So this is the sunken part of the ship. In other words, it's got glass windows to the side. Again, as you can see, it hasn't actually been cleaned down here. And you get to see what's going on. So this should be renamed as the super jumbo glass bottom boat, that's for sure. Plenty of room for family and friends to sit here and enjoy their views. And in fact, these seats almost match the dress of the yacht in Crescivia Laboux. What do you think, Crescivia?
Oh my God, are we now at the...
We're now underwater. We're in the sunken hull of the boat.
Are we underwater?
Yes, that's right.
I see the fishes.
You see the fishies.
Oh my God.
So, it's a boat of many, many things. Live entertainment up on the top where you get to party, you get to sunbathe and you get to monkey around. You've got the midsection where you get to chill out and relax and eat your food and have a little chat with your family and your friends. And you've got this lower deck with subdued lighting, TV screens and the creme de la creme, the windows out into the Mediterranean Sea. So as you travel out on the cruise, you're going to see fish, turtles, people snorkeling. Who knows what you're going to see? But you're going to see something truly, truly spectacular, that is for sure. There's another side over here. So there's plenty of room for plenty of people to go and have a look into the blue Mediterranean Sea. It's a truly spectacular boat. I think the word boat is the incorrect word. I think it's a ship. It's an ocean-going liner. Cecilia?
Wow, I can't, I swallowed my tongue.
Let's go up to the raised decks. That's the water draining away as they're washing upstairs.
But are we underwater?
We're underwater. She still hasn't grasped where we are. We are underwater. Let's go back up, following the rear end of the Crescivia Laboux. So now we are above the waterline, obviously. Well, let's continue to go up, because we've been in this part. This is the main hall area, the lounge area, and the bar areas. So we're going to go up further again. That's the toilets and changing rooms in there.
Wow, come and see. Oh my God.
So if you want to shower or you want to go to the toilets, this way you go. They lock them for security reasons, obviously, otherwise the doors would flap open. But when they actually dock, they become open. Up we go, Crescivia Laboux.
Wow.
She's in awe of this boat, that's for sure. There's too many things for her to comprehend, should we say. So So we're now up to the first raised deck.
We've been here. Oh dear.
And there's a lovely, lovely breeze coming off the Paphos shoreline, that's for sure. There's Major Tom. That's the man in charge of all of the operations. That's the man who'll make sure you have a great, great trip. You right, Tom? There he is. And this is a rear deck area, and we're going to go up again to the creme de la creme, where if you want to really go and sunbathe the day away, that's where you would go. So, follow the rear end of Super booth, and we're going to get up to the final deck. And there's the view back to the Cape of Paphos promenade. This is the final raised deck, and then the captain is in charge of the ship. There we go. Oh my dear, it's touching Receiver LaBouffe. I think we could be in trouble. She's twiddling around with something. Let's go, otherwise we'll be off to sea, that's for sure. Stay with us. They do not know what they've done.
I'm telling you, the boat is going right.
So this is where it all goes down. This is where the captain, his name is Hassan, by the way, quite a common name in Egypt. This is the man and his crew, and they'll take you out into that blue Mediterranean Sea, all around the coastline of Paphos, as far as Coral Bay on certain cruises. They've got CTV all around. They understand what's going on all of the time, and it's a great, great place to be. If you're a VIP guest and you ask, you can be invited to sit on these rear sofas, and that is where you get to watch Captain Hassan and the crew take this ocean-going liner out to sea. And if you're very, very lucky, you get to get a grape. There we are. Very nice indeed. Right, come on, Captain S. Let's go up to the very, very final raised little deck. There is one further deck for us to show you, and of course the view from there, well, it's going to be absolutely spectacular. So stick with us. Here we go. We're going to have a look around. There's our Gumbaras all the way from Egypt. Still in the process of cleaning the place down. It's a huge, huge job they've got. And they've got about 2 hours to do it. At the end of those 2 hours, this boat is going back out again. But what a great, great area to sit, relax, to eat, to chat with your friends, and to have a nice, nice drink indeed. It truly, truly is spectacular. Let's get to the rear of the boat, Receiver LaBouffe, and get to that final, final raised deck. And that should allow us to walk around the whole perimeter and show you the great view off the very, very top of this boat. Let's see if Receiver LaBouffe can guide us in the right direction. Here we go. So this now is the final deck. Again, before the bar area. You've got a shaded area and you've got an open area. It truly, truly is a great, great place to spend a few hours of your wonderful holiday in downtown Paphos as you venture out into the blue, blue Mediterranean Sea. Again, they've got a beautiful barmaid up here. Her name is Receiver LaBouffe.
I can make you any cocktail you wish. Any cocktail, even sex on the boat.
Will it be a large cock?
Of course large, only large.
Stick with us. You're going to go for a job in McDonald's later. Now, that's the view out back into the Cape of Paphos Harbour, or the LaBouffe Harbour as it's now called. And this is the panoramic view off the raised deck of the Ocean Vision, the big boy in the arsenal of the PaphosSeaCruises.com. I'll say it again, 75 euros a pop if you want to come on this cruise liner, 39 euros if you're a littlie, and you get to eat and to drink all that you can. And if you're very, very lucky, obviously you could climb up there and have a little frolic around on the very, very furthest deck up there. although they'd probably shoot you and drag you back down. Cressida Booth is going to come and join us, and we're going to have a very, very good goodbye. This boat is truly spectacular. The greatest boat in the whole of the Paphos area, that is for sure. Here she comes, Cressida Booth. What have you got to say?
I'm very sorry I couldn't help myself, so I stole one of these. I hope the boys and the company will forgive me for that. If not, I'll pay the penalty. I would like to tell you that you should come and join one day this luxury trip. It is luxury because you will see everything in one time, in one go. For me, it's really unimaginable if such things can exist in this world. Really, I'm in a big awe, as Mr. Paul says. I'm thanking very much for the views. I'm thanking you very much for your time and standing by our shoulders. We are loving you to bits, and please don't forget to see another of our madnesses. We will try to be bringing in your hearts a little bit of fun, interest and humor, and what can be better if we do so. Cheers.
Thanks for watching. All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and please come back for a little bit more of our madness. To tell you where we are again, it's the big boy in the Paphos Cruises.com's arsenal, and that is the Ocean Vision. It's a big boat, and it does a lot of things and goes on a lot of different cruises, but the #1 cruise on a Tuesday, a Friday and a Saturday, with the grand finale of the fireworks, €75 a pop, €39 if you're little, all that you can eat, all that you can drink, and a great cruise indeed.
Do you want to laugh? Mr. Major Tom is swimming now.
Hold on, we'll get you something a little bit extra. Apparently Major Tom has gone into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Whether he's been thrown in there or whether he's gone on his own accord, we don't know, but let's have a look. Cressida Booth has discovered it. Let's have a look. There he is. That's Major Tom chilling out. Is it nice? Yes, he's loving it. It's very hot, so he's decided he's had enough and he's jumped into the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea, and he's cooling down, that's for sure. Cressida?
Come and join us. You will meet a friendliness and hospitality people in the world. We're kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts. We're loving you, and we can't wait to meet all of you, every single of you. Because you know why? We're loving you to bits.